Hello YouTube, how is everybody doing? And welcome back to my Let's Play of Dark Souls. We are now on part 6, I believe. And in this episode I'm going to be giving you a tour of the Darkroot garden, the area we're now in. So the Darkroot garden has a lot of items. The first couple of enemies you will run into are these tree-like enemies here. They drop purple moss clump, they drop moss clump for poison and toxic, which you will need when you go to Blighttown. So I would advise you stock up and farm. Okay, he just decided to kill himself. That's fine. Thank you for the 100 souls. So in this first section, all you'll have to contend with is these plant things, trees. There are 4 or 5 armor sets, but unfortunately, the video I recorded did not turn out right. So I've made the video and I've got all the armor sets. So unfortunately, I cannot show you guys where to get the armor sets, which I do humbly apologise for, guys, but these things happen unfortunately when you're recording videos. But what I can do is show you the armor sets that I have got, and I'll tell you where you can find each armor set. So you can get a shield down here, the Grass Crest shield, but you will have to fight a Black Knight as well. So the armor sets I have picked up, I will show you guys. Want to get back onto safe land. Okay, the armor set you get in this section is the Elite Knight armor set. This is what it looks like. It's a pretty cool armor set. I like this armor set. The second armor set you can get is the leather armor. This is a light armor set. Oh, sorry, get rid of the Elite Knight helm. This is a light armor set. It doesn't have a lot in the way of protection, defense, unfortunately. So if you're playing as a melee character, this probably isn't the armor set for you because it does not have a lot of protection. Like I said, it has 24 defense, as you can see here. Their stone armor, this will probably overburden you. So this is what it looks like. This is a very heavy armor set, as you can tell by I can hardly run, and you will fat roll while wearing this. But what this armor set has got is quite a lot of poise. So the headpiece has 15.0 poise. 39.0 for the chest piece. %23% for the gauntlets, and 23% for the leggings. So if you're going to be a poised tank, this is the armour for you. The next piece of armour I managed to find was, where are we? Where is the headpiece? The Eastern armour, which is Shiva's armour, Shiva of the West, or Shiva of the East, one of them. This is his armour set. So this is the armour set that Shiva has. Also, you can find an ember. I'll show you where you can find the ember. I already have the ember, but I'm still going to show you the location of the ember. It's just past the area with the Covenant. I'm about to do something very foolish here, but I don't care. I need to speed up this video, so I'm just going to show you guys where you can find the ember. Nice try, bandit. It's actually in this area with the mushrooms. Look for the two giant mushrooms here. And there'll be a chest there. That is where the ember is. Oh, that bandit has reached his aggro limit. Ow! You don't want to get a punch off these guys, they hurt. But it's best to two-hand your weapon and just do the strong attack. That is the best way to deal with them. So inside this chest here, you'll find the enchanted ember. It's a magic ember, which means Andre will not be able to use it. So don't take it to Andre. Instead, take it to the sorcerer that we met when we first came to Filing Shrine. He is the one that can use the ember, and you will then be able to turn your weapons into magic imbued weapons. So if you have a claymore or a straight sword and you want it to be magic infused, that is where you need to go. You need to take the ember to the NPC at the start of the game, give the ember to him, and then he will do the rest. You'll be able to reinforce your normal weapons into magic weapons. These small mushrooms, they don't really pose much of a threat. They only give you 50 souls, not really much. But they do have a chance, a very small chance of dropping the gold pine resin. But you've got a much better chance farming the giant mushroom, adult mushrooms that we've just been fighting. They have a much better drop rate than the small mushrooms do. So just don't waste your time on these small mushrooms. They really aren't worth it. They only drop 50 souls, which is nothing. So on this video really I'm just going to go into detail what enemies are where and how to deal with certain enemies. In this area there's going to be a couple of great felines. Actually, I'll equip my bow so that you can see them. Right. These enemies like to hide until you enter their territory. Once you enter their territory, they will attack you. There you go, there's two of them. So these are great felines. They're just basically large, oversized cats, but they're very, very vicious. They have a vicious rolling attack that they can roll into you, and that does quite a lot of damage, even if you're guarding the attack. It's not always guaranteed, and it'll just ignore your guard and it'll still damage. So if you have to fight these enemies, if you absolutely have to fight these enemies, do not take them on from the front. Take them on from the side or the back, not the front, because they have a leaping attack that hurts. It really does hurt. And the main thing they have is their rolling attack there, as you can see. I think you can poison them. Poison works on them, or you could get them to roll into the cliff there and do a plunging attack on them, and then head back up to this cliff here, rinse and repeat until they are dead. That is one way to do it. But I believe there's 3 of them in that little trench there. So, as with most enemies in this game, learn to pull them one by one, because if you don't pull them one by one and you have 2 or 3 and they gang up on you, you have a very, very slim chance of winning. So this area I've pretty much gone into detail now. You can find the stone giant armor set when you come down here. It's in the chest behind here, in this chest, but I've already taken the armor, so... Oh. Okay. Wasn't expecting him to turn up, but fine. Let's re-equip our thing for the miracle. I've forgotten the name. Brain freeze. Our talisman. Okay, so once you have the enchanted ember, go back to the bonfire in Firelink Shrine. Dude, you can spam Soul Arrow as much as you want. I am not sticking around. How far does he actually aggro? Oh, he's gone back, I just saw him. So, bye bye. This section here, the first time you come through, there's an item on the right. but it's guarded by more of those tree enemies, which you can attack before they get a chance to attack you. But the item that's on the corpse here is only a soul, but it's designed so that they can ambush you once you pick the item up. This area is where you'll get one of the armor sets that I've shown, but there are stone giants here, which are these enemies. The way I deal with them is get behind them and two-hand your weapon, and if your weapon's leveled up enough, you'll take them down in 1 or 2 hits. So again, let's get this guy aggroed. Too late, you didn't get to cast your spell. That spell they cast is quite dangerous. It can slow you down like this, but as long as you're not in the AoE, it can't do anything. And it only lasts so long, so don't worry about it too much. And I think there's one more Stone Guardian, and he's just at the end here. But they're not difficult enemies to deal with, they really aren't, once you know how to take them down. And the camera's just disorientating me here a little bit. So this is where the last one is of this area. You can actually farm them for their sword and their shield, and if you're going for all the achievements in the game, you'll want to farm them, because one of the prerequisites is you get their sword and their shield. Otherwise, the achievement or the trophy, depending on what you are playing, if you're playing on PC or PS4, it will not pop. So it is required that you get their shield and their sword. So, once you have the magic ember, the enchanted ember, take it back to the sorcerer in Violent Shrine. He will then be able to allow you access to magic weapons. And if it's your first time coming through here, you'll have to fight a demon. I recommend you use gold pine resin. It does a lot of damage to him. He will drop a demon titanite, which is good for upgrading your weapons. But if you're lucky, he will also drop his weapon, which is a polearm, but it's a halberd. But it's designed like a polearm. So it's a halberd slash polearm. It's quite an interesting weapon. You cheeky undead. Decided to slash me up the backside. See you later. I'll unequip my arrows. So now we're back in Violent Shrine. In the next video we will be taking on the boss, the Capri Demon. Once we've taken on the Capri Demon, we will then be paying a new merchant a visit and we'll be buying some poison arrows. Then we'll be going to the Valley of the Drakes, clearing that area out. Once we've cleared that area out, I will then be doing the pathway to ringing the first bell, and then we will be preparing to go into Blighttown, which is the first majorly difficult area for new players playing this game. So hope you guys enjoy the videos. If you're following along with me, make sure you hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you like the content, and also don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you never miss a video and you never miss a live stream. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate your time, and I appreciate everyone that watches these videos. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, be safe, bye for now.